Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. It is now time that we have, now that we have finished all these galaxies for now, we are now going to open up the next enemy base. And it is Bowser Jr.'s lava reactor. So let's go ahead and jump right in and confront the evil forces themselves. And this time we are taking on King Caliente's spicy return. Alright, so looks like we have a lot of lava. Nice little sight there. And yes, so we have return of yet again another familiar boss we faced much early on in the game. And it is King Caliente, one of my favorite bosses of Super Mario Galaxy. And this is of course the next Bowser enemy base galaxy. This time looks like Bowser Jr. is calling the shots in this little galaxy as well. So we'll go ahead and see if we can take on the son of the evil king. For now, we're going to go ahead and focus on platforming and try not to fall into any black holes or lava. We have more Goombas here. Yeah, this is one of my favorite, probably one of my favorite enemy-based galaxies. This is kind of when things start to kind of heat up a little bit and kind of get a little bit more kind of intense. And we are getting, of course, a lot closer to finding and saving our special one. The things, of course, from this point on are going to be a lot more challenging and, well, epic. But what we want to do now is focus on getting these bullet bills to chase us, so that way we can break open that case that holds a launch star. So we want to go ahead and start off by doing that. And as you know, bullet bills can be fun to have chase you, because sometimes they, wow, he almost just crashed right into my head. Sometimes it's hard to get them to lock on and go where you need them to go. This guy looks like he's following course just fine. He breaks it open and gives us our launch star. Very nice. And as you can see, we have a nice, gorgeous little ball of fire here that we have now landed on. So, of course, we don't want to sink into the lava. We have some, looks like an extra life stream. I'll go ahead and grab that. We have some platforms that kind of sink into the lava there, and I kind of like that idea. I think this is maybe the first instance of these, but we have the Rockdos, as these enemies are actually called, shooting those little green balls at us, but we went ahead and used the spin attack to play a little bit of volleyball or whatever you want to call that. But now we're going to go ahead and face King Caliente. We have Bowser Jr. with his little airship. Typical. If I give up any more Grand Stars, my dad's going to be mad. So this calls for my ultimate weapon. Give him some heat, King Caliente. So apparently Bowser Jr.'s weapon, ultimate weapon, is a boss we've already taken down. Very smart, Bowser Jr. This is why you are not in charge. Well, I guess in this galaxy you are. But now we have King Caliente, and he is as ugly and as evil looking as ever. So yes, he has taken on a little bit of a different form. Looks like he's came back from the dead or wherever we sent him last time. However, song and dance with this fight is just per usual. You want to wait until he throws those green, whatever you want to call those, green little balls at you. I'm going to play a little bit of a spin attack. Call it volleyball, call it tennis, call it whatever you want. Hot potato, I don't even care, because that actually fits, actually, hot potato. We're in hot lava. Not in it, but we're above it. But yeah, so this fight's pretty much identical to the first time, except I think he throws 3 fireballs instead of, I think it was 3 last time, I can't remember. But anyways, we went ahead and hit him the second time, so he's going to get even more pissed off at us. He's going to go into the lava, shoot. Oh, wow, yeah. So that's actually, yeah. Well, that's actually two things that are different from this fight are the sinking platforms. We didn't have those before. We were kind of just on like a big lava rock last time. And we have the, of course, the meteorites that are shooting towards our head. But right now we want to focus on hitting this ball back. And he's done. 3 hits just like last time. And he will go down back into his little lava home. And we receive the next Grand Star, and I believe this is number 6. Pretty sure. We're almost there. This is getting towards the end. Go ahead and make our little epic entrance. As you can see, the lava platforms are no longer sinking. But we will grab our Grand Star, because we have once again saved the day. right, we'll go ahead and return back to home base here. Add to the growing collection of grand stars, and that'll update the beacon once again. It is now a lightish color, or lightish bluer color. And we'll add that grand star there. And it looks like we have lit up yet again another area of the Comet Observatory, unlocking another dome. This is actually the last dome of the game, and we are almost at 50 stars total. Very nice. And we discovered a new galaxy. Looks like 2 new galaxies in the Garden Dome. Let's see what's going on here. Now that we've recovered so many grand stars, the beacon is almost too bright to look at. Once the observatory works as a starship again, we can bring you to the center of the universe. Then we can get to your special one. We just need a few more power stars. You must help us. So yes, the work is not quite over yet. We are getting very close, though. We are just a few more stars away. As you can see, 11 more, and we can finally take off and use the Comet Observatory as a starship once again. But for now, we're going to go ahead and check out the areas we just unlocked. So if you actually go up here, do a little wall jump on these bookcases. As you can see, we take this path up to the engine room like we usually do. But we now have a new path unlocked. So if you actually just want to get to the backside of the engine room, where the Hungry Luma is over here, we have a new pathway, and I didn't mean to talk to you. Yes, so Hungry Lumas, of course, like I said, we'll have to feed them star bits. But right now, we're not going to worry about that, so he's going to have to go hungry a little bit longer. But now it looks like we have a new path that has taken us out to this little chunk of land out here. So we have this new area, which looks like the gate. And we have another path that takes us up to the last dome of the game. This is the garden. This is where we are going to find the final galaxies of the game. Very nice. It's a secret room. Alright, so before we actually tackle the garden galaxies, I want to go ahead and explore the gate first. And as you can see, we are in familiar territory. This is the very first planet we landed on when Bowser took Peach's castle up into the sky. So yes, so we are back where everything started. The adventure started here. This is where we met Rosalina and the Lumas. It looks like we have something for us here. Let's go ahead and go back up to the top where Rosalina met us first. And it looks like she's up here. Let's see what's going on. This planet, it's very dear to me. I look forward to visiting this planet with the Lumas every 100 years. The Luma that's been traveling with you may also grow up to become a star someday. Some Lumas become planets, some become comets, and a few become power stars. I love the view of that galaxy out there. I'm traveling with them while they look for a place to be reborn, but I never thought of all this would happen. What is this? A red Luma? Wow, Mama must really trust you. Well, how about this? You grab all 100 purple coins here, then you'll earn my trust too. This is a red star. It holds the power of the red Lumas. But the really amazing part about it is it allows you to fly after you spin in mid-air. Yes, fly. So yes, so the red stars. This is a new function of the game. So yes, so basically what we have to do is collect 100 purple coins, and that's something we're also going to be seeing later on in the game. But now we have another transformation, which is Flying Mario. So Flying Mario is actually is only going to appear in this gate area, but also in the main hub world. So we will actually unlock more red stars. This will actually activate them in the Comet Observatory, so it'll actually allow us to fly around as Flying Mario. So as you can see, this is a very nice mechanic. I kind of wish they would have had this kind of reoccur in some of the other galaxies in the game, but for the most part, I love it. It kind of reminds me of the flying cap in Super Mario 64 that allows you to fly for a limited amount of time. This kind of has the same type of function where you're kind of on a timer. So of course the music gets very epic when you grab the red star, and it'll kind of get faster and faster and faster continuously until the power-up runs out, which is very nice. So it kind of gives you an idea as to how much time you have. It's kind of similar to the Ice Mario and Fire Mario transformations, except this time we're not using a mushroom, we're using a star, and as you see, it's already ran out, but we are getting close to finding all the rest of purple coins. Luckily, we have another red star right here. We'll go ahead and gather the last 25 purple coins, and this is actually the introduction of the purple coin missions. So purple coin missions, we're actually going to see a lot more towards the end of the game. And I guess I'll kind of hold off for talking about those right now, because that's actually going to be something we're going to be tackling way later, actually after the main story. So, but this is going to be the first instance of this. And of course, once we get to the point where we tackle more of these missions, I'll kind of explain more and kind of talk about these more. But basically, it's a simple idea. We're just simply collecting 100 coins, purple coins. So nice little addition. It's kind of similar to the red coin missions in the first two 3D Mario games before this one, which were in Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine, had red coin missions. This one's a little bit more extensive because you have to find 100, which I think the red coins were just like, I think it was like 8 of them in the other two games. So they kind of go a little bit more, next level with the coin collecting. But, you know, they're purple, they're beautiful coins. I love to add a little bit of color and spice things up a little bit. But now we just need to find the last 2 purple coins. We have one up here on the roof. For some reason I'm struggling to get it. And something I didn't really point out yet is the Flying Mario mechanic allows you to kind of, as you can see when you spin, well, I guess the Flying Mario mechanic doesn't allow you to do it specifically, just the spin attack. You can actually gather purple coins a lot easier with the spin attack. It'll kind of group them up together, allowing you to collect multiple at once. But now that we have the 100th one, we get a red star. This is going to be the only red star in the game. I wish they would have included more of them, but it looks awesome nonetheless. Let's go ahead and grab this, and that'll add to our power star total as well. All right, so yes, beautiful red star. Again, counts just like a regular power star, similar to the grand stars. And that is number 50. So we have collected officially at this moment 50 power stars total, including that red star. So I think that's actually where we're gonna actually end things off. And it looks like another Hungry Luma has appeared, this time right by the gate. So it looks like we're gonna have some more Hungry Lumas outside the new areas we just unlocked as well. And as you can see, the countdown is now at 10. So 10 more power stars stand in the way between us and saving our special one. One thing I want to actually show off before ending this episode is we're gonna go ahead and show where the red stars are located in the Comet Observatory. As you can see, there's one right here encased in crystal. See this red star? We can use it anytime. Yep. So basically, so the red stars are now available in the Comet Observatory, which is really nice to navigate through different areas and different domes much quicker, much more efficiently, because Mario can fly. Of course, you're still on that little timer, but it's nice to be able to fly around freely around the main hub area. Nonetheless, there's actually one up underneath that, the part of land that has the gate on it, which is kind of nice. So we got a nice little, much nicer aerial view of the Comet Observatory, as well as easy transportation. So as you can see, we can get from point A to point B with no problem at all. That's very nice, and Mario looks badass as well as he's flying, so it all works out. But anyways, I think that's actually going to do it for this episode. Next time, we're going to travel up here to the Garden Dome, where we are going to actually tackle the first galaxies here. We'll go ahead and enter the garden, kind of take a look at it before we end things off. And it's a nice little peaceful area. We'll go up here, and we have some more galaxies. Just want to kind of take in this little area. It's really nice because it's kind of a... no music, no nothing, just silence, peace, beauty, everything intact. It's kind of a nice little final dome to kind of end things off with for the game. But for right now, we have a few more galaxies to tackle. So next time, we're going to do just that. And I will see you guys next time when we tackle the first galaxies of the Garden Dome. Until then, I will see you all later.